All right, everybody, welcome back to the Year of the E30 series.
Part 3 on this one.
Part 3.
Yep.
Let's kick off where we left off. We were talking about Power Cruise.
Yep. So awesome
Post Power
event.
Cruise.
Yeah, an awesome event. Got home and nothing exciting happened. It became a reliable, daily driven fun car again.
Yeah, at this point, you just kind of spent the rest of the 2 months or so of just kind of enjoying it and driving it.
Yeah, and it went out to a couple car shows, a couple machine and caffeine events.
Yep.
And just was a fantastic daily car all summer long.
Yeah, it really was. And with the machines and caffeine, that was another point of validation where it's like, these cars, they just get so much love. I mean, it's kind of wild. It doesn't matter if you're driving, your preference is classic muscle cars, or if you like Teslas, or if
Hondas,
you like,
whatever, Jeeps.
JDM.
Yeah.
It seems pretty universal that these cars just get love. So, machines and caffeine wrapped up for the year, and we started to make a few changes to the car.
Yeah, we finally had some free time in our schedule to do a lot of fun stuff I've wanted to do with this car for a while.
Yeah, so let's talk about those seats.
Yeah, so the seats I actually picked up a while ago you picked up some other parts in the cities.
Yeah, I was picking up some
phone dials.
Phone
dials.
Dodge Omni phone dials,
which are now on our Civic.
Yep.
That makes sense.
The hashtag race car. So we were picking those up, and that same fella happened to have a E21 that had Porsche 911 seats stuffed into it.
So you sent me a message, hey, do you want these? I'm here. I'm like, yes, I definitely want those. And they sat in the garage, I think, for about 7 or 8 months before we finally got around to putting them in.
Dad jokes. Okay, so we've obviously disassembled everything, and now we're kind of trying to figure out how to fit these guys, and these aren't terrible. They'll actually bolt down, but the problem you run into is that there's a height issue. And also, you're kind of just like welding angle iron to a flat surface, and that's just not really ideal. Also, another thing about these sliders is that there's no link. There's actually no teeth on this side. So this one just kind of moves however. Even when it's locked in, this isn't locked in. So this is the only side that was actually kind of keeping the seat from moving forward. And in an accident, you've got all of that forward momentum happening there. I think it's really easy for that seat to potentially twist. So BMW's seats are locked in on both sides. There's teeth that you can see. There's a little link that attaches the two sides. So it just seems like this is a little bit more stable system. So we're going to utilize the stock sliders off of the E30, and we're just going to slap these angle iron pieces down, and then we're going to bolt on the seat bracket to the angle iron, and then the angle iron to the seat base, to the seat bolts here. So we've got these angle iron pieces cut out in these 1-foot sections. Next step is to bolt down these seat sliders back into the car, and then kind of figure out how we want to mount things up and see about the angle of the seat. Another thing to factor is the seat base that your ass plants to. You don't want that tilted too much in any one direction, because that changes kind kind of the comfort. You know, if you've ever had a seat that tilts up too much in the front here, it'll actually feel like you're cutting off circulation to your legs. So we got a few things to kind of figure out, but we're getting a lot closer now. Feel pretty good? Does your head hit the roof?
Let me get my driving position.
Yeah, you got clearance? Your head not hit the roof?
Probably maybe a hair higher than the seats.
Is that okay?
Yeah, even because with a helmet
With the helmet, is it going to be okay?
With a helmet on it before, it was still tight. I had to kind of sit down like that.
All right, if you're okay with it, I'm okay with it. Nice, dude.
Right.
You got 911 seats in your E30.
All right, I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
The seats.
Yeah. So if you look at the racing video footage, you can tell that in the old tan seats that I was sliding all over the place.
Yeah.
These actually have a little bit of a bolster to them, so you stay where you're supposed to stay, like you should when you're driving.
Oh man, I know.
So it took some work because obviously they're Porsche seats in a BMW, which is sacrilegious, but they work. They look fantastic.
They're both German.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, and just riding around in it too. I mean, the difference. It's not a
more
slippery, nasty, khaki.
No, unfortunately,
car seat.
I haven't put a whole lot of miles on them, but from what I have sat in them for pretty lengthy times. I've gone to Cloquet a few times. They're comfy.
Definitely.
And next year we'll be at a couple events. It'll be nice to see the difference with them in there.
Right, exactly. We'll see how that bolster treats you.
Yep.
Yeah. So, well, let's moving on from that, we took care of the next kind of big hangnail on the thing.
And that's a perfect way to describe them.
Needed attention.
Yeah, so since it's a pre-87, it's got the massive diving board front bumpers.
Yeah.
And we got to push those suckers in, which was a learning experience all its own.
Yeah, it really was.
I can't believe you literally just drill some holes, hit a wall, and let it push it in, and that's that. So we're going to be painting the beauty ring / the mounting ring for the headlights. So So it's just 3 Phillips, and just make sure you don't drop the glass light bulb and you're fine.
Is that what the tape's for?
Yep. I'll just take it over there.
Oh, wow. Well, that was pretty straightforward. Nice, man. So, what do you do to drill these things out?
So we can just drill a hole in the bottom and then just compress it.
Okay. Where is the best to drill holes? Is it on the back here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also farted too, so.
Yeah, that's why it smells like ass, because it's like 2 asses.
Alright.
So what are you doing?
Yeah,
Tell the man, tell the people what you're doing so they can learn something from our
I'm still trying to learn what I'm doing.
What you doing, man?
Apparently, all you have to do is drill a hole through this outer casing and the inner shock / hydraulic. So that's what I'm doing now. I guess it can be kind of messy.
Do you need to protect your dude shirt?
See, the dude wouldn't care. Just be like, screw it.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do.
All right, sounds good. All right.
I got paper towel.
The dude abides.
Just in case.
All right.
There we go.
Did it get you?
Yeah, I got a little spray. That's why you wear safety glasses. I got a little bit on your drill.
Oh, dude, you've ruined it.
This is why safety glasses are important. I don't know if you can see them. There are droplets all over them from when the hydraulic fluid came rushing out.
Yikes.
So, if it wasn't for these guys, I'd have fluid in my eye.
Yikes.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, lesson learned.
Alright. Should just slide right back in.
That's what she said.
Make sure we plug in the markers.
So we'll probably have to kind of push on it to straighten the struts out. Oh, really? They're not even close to the same diameter.
That's what I had.
Oh my god.
You got this? Yeah. You can go ahead and come forward, yep. And stop. Okay. So you're on it. All right. Go ahead, man.
Let me know when you stop.
Oh. You should come and see it. Don't shut the car off.
I have to. Parking brake doesn't work.
Okay.
Roll back.
You should.
One side went in.
Yep. Be funny if we got kicked out right now. So you have to drive around like that. So, yeah, I mean, it'll pop out. Like, we'll just have to move the tire over a little bit. It'll work. I think that's probably full tuckage. I don't know that you're gonna get to finesse this thing.
Alright, so do that. So hopefully that's back to the other side. Or do you want it all the way over?
God. Yeah, see, the sucky thing is, like, we don't want to crush this plastic. Let's try it like this and see what happens. You can just smell that oil, too.
I can feel it sitting around like
Squish! See what happens. Yeah, you're pretty good, too. You should just be able to go straight forward.
I'm Donnie Allen. This episode Welcome to the mission.
Dad mods. Keep going. Oh my god.
What?
It's not going. It didn't budge. Okay, it went. It's kind of a scary thing, dude. No, it's tucked. It looks perfect. You should see how far the tire compressed. You got to back up, I think, a little bit more. So you get the. Oh no, we're good. The tire is loose now. What do you think, your sweet mod, man?
That looks way better. That's scary as heck.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty wild. It's done. We're set.
Good?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was. My clothes still smell.
Yeah, you might as well just throw those things
I
out.
love that T-shirt though.
Yeah, man, and it's kind of funny, like and this is coming from me. Like, I love my classics, and that's one of my favorite things about the E21 is that it somehow bridges that that gap between the 2002 and the E30 in styling, even.
Yeah.
You know, you got the 2002, which is a very classic looking car, metal bumpers, and then you've got the E30, which has the plastic bumpers generally, except for your generation of it. And to have that early E30 is really like the E30 chassis with E21 Euro bumpers almost on it.
It's weird.
It looks fantastic now after pushing them in, though.
Now it looks great, but before it looked hideous.
They really were diving boards.
Yeah, and I had to go nice and slow into the garage, make sure I didn't clip something and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah, right.
But like I said, that's one of the things I absolutely love about the E30. This car in particular is it's that fine line between classic and modern.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of modern stuff, but it doesn't necessarily feel modern.
So, you know, if you were to conclude this whole series, what would you say is so special about them?
I think my favorite thing about the BMW is it's an affordable, pretty reliable, fun car. Like, it's an all-around just great car.
Yep.
It is. Oh, you want to drive to the track for the day? Do an E30. Oh, you want to just take the kids on a fun cruise? E30. Oh, you want to go sideways? E30.
E30.
You want a truck? E30.
Exactly.
Answers all the
Awesome.
questions.
Well, I think that wraps things.
Yeah.
So there's only one thing left for us to do.